Star Trek 11. This is my theory on time travel and just one disappointment I have about the Star Trek movie 11. I like space, ships, battle scenes, a good clean plot and a believable timeline. This movie shot all them down. By changing the timeline and not correcting the timeline caused a time loop. First we have time flow and using Star Trek movie 11 I will explain. From when the Romulan left time to go back in time is point A, and where the Romulan entered the timeline is point B. Now this creates a time loop of that amount of time traveled between point A and point B, that we will call point C. Now this is going to be a new timeline too, when that amount of time traveled, by the Romulus of point C, catches up to where he left at point A, in timeline 2. The Vulcans and all who helped Spock Prime to stop the star not to explode are not there to blame, for Vulcan is gone. This will lead Romulus to still explode and the Romulan cannot blame it on Vulcans or Spock, therefore he cannot get the idea to go back in time. This will cause the former time 1 to continue at point B1, which is the real timeline 1, for the Romulan did not come back in time. And when that comes to the point A, again, the Romulan gets the revenge idea and this will start over again. Now we have the two timeline alternating but only one full timeline. When each distance traveled of time of point C gets to point A, will continue but every other time, like this. If time flows like a stream then it is what would happen. But there has to be first time and a last time. Since we cannot determine where we are at in the river, or even if there is a river we cannot time travel. I'm not putting down time travel movies, but try to be real about this. If you take out your reason to go back, then when that point of time gets to the point you left, you do not need to go back, then the reason to go back is revived. Now there is some awesome thinking to do to keep this new timeline to stay when it gets to point A again. That is my take on the movie. Maybe next time, sign Ted.